introduced me as the Fox because low key, I don't care about the Hall of Fame. Slowly becoming the most famous Fox, whether they like
Mm.
it or not.
Bro, are you like the most famous fox on like Inspect?
Not yet, but we are in the top 10, and I think
Woo.
I cracked the top 5. I haven't checked
Hey.
that in a little bit, but we could pull that up real time if you want.
Yeah, hold on, I'll go to Inspect. But while we're, going to Inspect real quick, how you doing, Quicks? You doing good?
I'd be doing better if you tell me how famous I am right now. But no, of course, man, I'm doing good. Market was a little wild this week, but
Yeah.
as long as you have a plan and target prices, and you're diversified and investing responsibly, you're cooling in these times, man. And I'm really happy that I've been doing a lot more DeFi, gotten better with trading because now it's allowed me to do the content creation and seeing you up here every week, bear market builders, some of the biggest names in the ecosystem, man. It's an honor to be here. I'm kind of embarrassed that I was chosen last, but I understand from the previous projects, man. Like just even the Asset Dash show is crazy, dude. So, I'm happy to be here, dude, for real.
Bro, you were not like the last pick. There was a lot of people that wanted to come on, but I got you on first. So actually you got on before Vibu. So that's saying something. But Quicks, bro, remember when we said that we were gonna do this pod and we were gonna play Valorant? Remember that? Man, that was a long time
Oh,
ago.
dude, yeah, yeah, dude. Thanks for letting me know and get set up. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, we're
Do
not
we have?
actually.
Wait, do you want
No,
to
we're
play a
not actually
game? Are we
playing
gonna play
now.
right now?
No, I'm joking. I mean,
Oh
unless you
man,
want to, then we can. That'll
you
be the first for the
hype
pod.
right now.
I don't even
Damn,
know.
you
I
got me
don't
so
even
hyped.
know if I doubt my Valorant will even work, but because it wasn't earlier. So Quicks, let's get into a little bit about who you are. I'm not gonna. Oh, global reach. Let's check this. Oh, never mind. I have no clue. Members,
Am I worldwide? Am I like the pit bull of foxes?
PFP only. Quicks, you're 19th. Come on now. Oh,
19th in what, the world?
followed by global reach. You're number one. I'm gonna be honest.
Global of foxes?
Yeah,
Stop capping. No, don't even tell me that. I'm
PFP
about
or
to go into
PFP
this
or
quick.
verified holders. You are number one, guys. I'm going to.
Yo,
So you know, I'm not
I'm
joking.
the most famous fox. Like, I'm
You are the
literally the
most
most
famous Fox.
famous
Your
fox
reach
right
is
now.
5.6, and the famous Fox Federation account is 5.5. So we are here with the most
Yo, I'm
famous
even more
Fox.
famous than the famous fox account. Are you
Yo, that's a
kidding me?
flex. That's a flex. I'm gonna be honest. That's a flex.
Dude, this is funny, man. Yeah,
Man,
so mission achieved, became the most famous fox. So what's up next, dude? I don't
ooh,
know.
man. So, do you think you'll ever go away from the Fox PFP? Do you think you'll ever go to just another NFT, or are you like Fox for life?
Dude, it's a good question because obviously I have my project and I gotten a lot of fun about that before because it's why don't you wear your own brand and stuff. And it's like, bro, I love my art. I paid 100 SOL for my art, dude. I do trade swapping and I believe in my project. But at the same time, I see the long term vision of what like I'm trying to build, and it's like, on similar path what you got going on, and you built a brand for yourself. And that Solana Fox just kind of, when I enter ecosystems and spaces, this certain just status that comes with the Fox, that it's a builder, it's from Solana, it's cute PFPable art, it's recognizable, and it just holds a lot of weight. It's kind of like when you show up to somewhere, however you're dressed, you're prejudged. And you can
Mm,
obviously, I like, books can be deceiving from their cover, but at the same time, having that credibility with a project that truly I believe in, I have conviction in, I'm invested in, and I represent, they've allowed me to like build a brand on top of that. And I just think that
mm,
it's just funny, the kind of
yeah.
meta that I've created with this fox. And I'm just gonna stick with it for now. I mean, I don't know whether there are opportunities or what'll happen in the future, but for now, and like short long term, you're gonna see a lot more of this fox.
Woo. Okay. So your fox has a tail now, by the way. I love it. I like it a lot more. I like the tail. The tail's a vibe.
Yeah, it was a big update to the brand. It helped to distinguish me from cat and dog. You got to understand, like, I'm
Mm.
bullish on Solana because I know Solana very well, but I still mix it up with different blockchains. I'm in Bitcoin spaces with runes and ordinals. I'm in ETH spaces, AVAX, most recently Say spaces. So, like, I'm definitely a versatile fox, but I get confused with a cat and a dog. So the tail not only helps me with balance, It's very beautiful, but it helps establish my fox, character.
Speaking of cat, man, we met a long time ago when I was a cat. Holy cow, chat. Guys, if you don't know, I was a cat. I went from a dope cat to a cat to a rascal to a bad environment club for like a week because I love bad. Season 2 is coming, by the way. Bad podcast on Friday. And now I'm on a Ute. So, man, we've been a PFP. There's some words that I could say. So yeah, we've kind of bounced around with PFPs in the last few years. But how long have you PFP'd your Fox?
Bro, what is this we? What is this we? Like, you have bounced around with
That's
PFPs.
true.
I has remained consistent
Sorry,
as a
chat.
fox.
Sorry, Quicks. Sorry, everyone watching. I have bounced around a lot of PFPs. So actually, 5's not even that bad in like 2 years, 3 years actually. So yeah. So how long have you had
Yeah,
your
no, I
Fox?
mean, dude, you are always a cat to me. That's how I met you. I always meet people, and I always like to bring them back and be like, that was always how I met you. You were a cat, but you were vibing, and you were absolutely. I knew from the very first time that I met you, I was like, yo, this kid's got something special, and he's like this young, and he's this knowledgeable already, and this kind of like in control of his emotions, and so mature and communicates so well, dude. I was like, dude, this cat is going places, and you have now you've upgraded to a Ute, and I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that really fits your branding. And
Yeah.
it is I would say a mature audience, the D gods, but the Utes is more focused on art and content, and they're more in the community. And I'm excited to see what's built. I also have a Ute. Yours is super clean though. I think it fits your brand perfectly.
Yeah, it was a good one for sure. There's a lot of youth in the Utes too. I've met Ford. Ford's cool. Man, there's a lot of them in the Utes, so it's pretty dope being able to meet other people. It's crazy that I probably met you when I was like what 12 or 13. It's probably 2 or 3 years now. Yeah, probably because I just had my 3 year anniversary on Twitter, so it's probably like 2.5 years.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, bro. Congrats, man. And
That's
it just kind of it goes by so fast, dude. Already,
ooh
man. Like, yeah.
ooh
I've been
that's
like
crazy.
in Solana for 4 years, hosting the Moon Show for 3 in August, and it's just like it feels like it's only been like a year maybe. But it's wild to see the progress that you've made, that I've made, that like other people that we've come up with in the ecosystem, and
Yeah.
and it sucks that we've lost some people along the way, man. It's really hard, dude, and so that's why I give you a lot of props, because you're balancing it with like being young, being in school, going against the wave of like what all like kids your age are doing,
Yeah.
and just really focus. Like, you understand decentralized finance, like you understand how these wallets work, and like you're now even representing some of the biggest projects, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
huge collabs. Love the badge. Love to see you in portals, man. Love to see you in all these communities, dude. Hate the trolling. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of the trolling, but I love the meme culture and I respect it, dude. But yeah, man, you
So
definitely. I don't know if you get enough props, dude, but that's what I've always said. Young Carter. I see the force is strong with you.
so you don't like the trolling.
I'm not a big troller, dude. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I could tell from the one space that I was in, the Moon Show that one night, I was a troll. Um and it wasn't even bad. I wasn't even that crazy troll. But yeah, I was trolling and yeah. But we're here now. We're here. We're here. I kind of took a step back from the space and kind of chilled a little bit too. So you humbled me. You humbled me. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I just see what you're trying to do, man, and it's always good to have fun. Like, I love like education and entertainment, and but when it becomes too much, and like you start to realize, like, especially when you're paying attention to metrics, you look at the retention, and then you see certain drop offs, and then you play it back and you're like, oh wow, well, this went on for about like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and now all of a sudden we saw a loss, and then we saw like new people come in and immediately leave. And you pay attention to those things when you're doing content creation, because that matters a lot. And the better that you can get in those skills, just like trading, just like creating residual incomes for yourself, just like learning the technology, the better advantage you have. Like, that's the best thing that we have to being early, is not being able to buy everything at a cheap price, is being able to learn everything before everyone else.
Yep.
And you've done like an amazing job, bro, because like you've honestly immersed yourself in this ecosystem. Like you're in Discord, Twitter, TGs, you're minting, you're in communities, you're running DeFi's, you're doing airdrops, bro. Like you are plugged in, Carter, bro. And like I wish more people your age were involved, bro, because like even though I'm 35 and like I have like a lot of experience in other things, like I learn a lot from you, dude. You know, I don't have as like fast little like hands like you do, like fucking what like props always says, you know. But like, dude, you are a beast in gaming. But
Bro, I
I'm on
miss
Valorant
props.
right now, dude. I don't see you though.
Let's see if it'll open. Earlier it wouldn't open. I don't know why. But
This will be the first ever gaming bear market builders.
this would, if it would open. It's not opening. It's weird. Hold on.
We can play a blockchain game. What did we used to play? EVIO, right? Or
Oh,
Mini Royale?
ev.io or yeah, whatever. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's hold on. Let's run it up. So
Oh man.
while we're waiting to get ev.io up, Quicks, how did you find the space?
So, ooh, man, it's a crazy question, dude. I mean, so I found the space in kind of a dark place, dude. You know, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I started buying crypto in like or like late 2019, like right at the new year of 2020, and then COVID happened, and COVID was one of like probably the worst years of my life, and it was really bad for a lot of people, dude. And like,
Yeah.
I don't even want to get into it because I'm not here like on some sob story, but just know it was dark
Hmm.
and I found crypto, dude. I always loved gaming, and I loved the idea of being able to own my own asset, level it up, be able to sell it later or earn money for playing. That idea just appealed to me so much, and like the tech made sense to me right away. I understood like how an NFT and a wallet and it worked, and then obviously playing around on different blockchains, I found my home on Solana just because of how easy it was
Hmm.
to use, how fast and user friendly, and I just kind of just went full on into it like later in the year in full 2021. Then I started hosting the show and I really started like putting content out. But the entire time I've been working like a full-time job. And life kind of sucks, dude. I went through a divorce and stuff, and we had some dark times, but now like I feel like I made the right decision. I'm always one
Hmm.
that's on stage that's saying like the best investment you can make is in yourself. Like that truly is like believe in yourself. It's not just like a stupid like like niche saying. It means like yo, spending the time, spending the money on yourself to create these revenue streams that are gonna like forever. Like the most important thing you have is time. You
Hmm.
can never buy more time, but you can spend your time and your money to like be more efficient with your time. And I'm like a big proponent of that and working on that right now. So I'm just hyped that I'm gonna have more time, to be honest. Like leaving this full time job, dude, and being able to do things like this, like these spaces with you and
Hmm.
podcasts and support. Like that's what I'm about, dude.
Yeah, for sure. That's dope. Money is time and time is money. So, man, who even said that? I don't know. I feel like I heard that on a podcast once, and that kind of stuck with me.
It was probably you. You were the first one to
Probably,
say it. Let's
probably.
quote that. I'm gonna make that as like a troll meme. That'll be I'll put you on like a quote with like like
W,
SpongeBob or something. In the quote
W.
that says that.
So,
I don't know. What are the
man,
cool kids memes?
yeah, we've made money off of crypto. Oh man. So I don't see you on ev.io. I'm gonna be honest, but
Wait, hold up. I was loading it up right now. Actually, are you really on?
yeah, I'm on. I'm sitting here waiting.
Wait, what are you on? Are
Man,
you in?
I'm in ev.io. I'm just sitting here right on the browser. I'm waiting on my friends list. I'm looking on my friends list right now.
Well, I'm out here like absolutely clicking heads. Let's go. And now I just died. Yeah, I'm just in like the live play free game right now,
Oh,
but
nice. That's a vibe. Okay, I'm here now. So, so you kind of found crypto, and what was like some of your first projects? What was did
all
those?
right. So the first project that I played, well, that literally cost me like so much in time and energy was this game called Chain Myth, and it was a first person MMORPG styled game, and they had really cool, almost Degen 8th level style 3D art. And I was just so bullish on it, and I had like almost 10 of them, and they were like 3, 4 soul when Solana is like $200, and I actually held those as opposed to getting a D God, which obviously I had regretted. But that was like my first play. And then ever since then, my whole goal was always getting like a Fox. Like for some reason, like the Foxes, their tools, their utility, it just made sense to me. I was like, this is a project that encapsulates everything that an NFT project I believe is capable of, has potential to be, and they're actually executing. And their tools generate revenue, which is I'm so big on. Like if you have a project and it doesn't have some way to create revenue streams, it's just like a community, and just like it becomes difficult. But when you actually are being able to show proof of generating revenue, is really one of the keys to having a successful project. So, and then I just kind of got involved in a lot of different blue chips. I've been like in and out of a lot of different projects, but I've always held Foxes, and there are a few that I'm just absolutely long term bullish on. But I have that mentality like it's a cat, like once a cat, always a cat. If I'm in a community just because I left, I trade in, I trade out. Like, doesn't mean that I don't support you guys. I'm never one to FUD. Like, I'm never gonna one to write a thread like what happened to this floor price, or look where they failed. Like you're never gonna catch me on the timeline writing that, bro. I'll be on there supporting, writing positive things because I let the negativity pass, and that's like important. You just not enough supporting. It's so easy to hate. It's so easy to just pick apart a platform, tokenomics idea, but it's hard to create it. And people need to respect that more and try to support more. And if they don't, just don't support. I'm all for putting heads up against ruggers and being white hats, but at the same time, like unnecessary FUD. Like there are projects that are down bad that go through it on the timeline. It causes such mental stress and health for the team, for the community, for the people wearing the PFPs. That's not what we're here for, man. Let them do their thing. Let them have their vibe. There's no blueprint to this, Let all these projects do their thing. So that's all I'm for, and I want to highlight the good ones. Dude, I've always loved it, bro. I'm a unique case, though. I'm literally happy to be here. I've lost a lot in life, and to me, it's nothing to like lose these bags, because we have something so much more here. If you truly believe in what we're doing, and you don't love banks, and you believe in owning your own assets, like crypto is for you. There's so much potential from every aspect. From if you're selling services or products, if you're an artist, a creator, you have so much more control of owning your own assets, and there's a huge responsibility, and there's a big learning curve that comes with it, which is why content's going to be so important, because people are going to need that education. And then after they're getting educated all day, they're going to need entertainment, and guess what they like getting entertained in is Web3 related crypto content, which is why NFTs are going to be so important again in the future. People are going to need to have those digital identities to represent themselves in metaverses like portals, on platforms like Twitter or eBlockchain. Shout out Frank.
Yeah.
It really is, man, like a way to express yourself. And I see it kind of moving really more towards that Ready Player One, environment, especially with the Vision Pros we saw. Like the Oculus is already cool. Like we've seen like the advancements made. I just bought a new iPad. It's gonna replace my laptop and like basically
Hey.
my computer, because I can't bring a computer to fucking Southeast Asia.
Why?
But I could bring like an iPad with an M4 processor, bro, because it's a giant tower, dude. What do you want me?
Oh,
What do you mean,
like a
dude?
PC,
like
PC, okay.
yeah, bro. I got my
I
gaming
thought you meant like
PC,
a
dude. I
Mac.
gotta leave that
I was
here.
like, oh, that's not okay.
Nah, that's
That makes
whatever, bro. A MacBook? Yeah, I don't care, bro. But like, I just got an iPad because it has the new M4 processor, bro. So I'm hoping that the new Portals update's able to run on that soon. But I can't bring like my gaming PC to Southeast Asia with me.
So, are you hyped to go to Asia?
So hyped, dude. So hyped. I leave July 8th, one way. No, no sleep till breakpoint.
Nice.
That's it, fam.
So, are you gonna be like with like the Jellico guys at all? Because I know they're out
Nah,
there.
dude, I'm gonna pop over them. They're in Indonesia. I'm going
Yeah.
to Thailand just as like, because like this is just like a journey, man. I got a lot to like work on for my content, for the brand, for myself, and it just makes sense, dude. Because with the income streams and like crypto, obviously Solana's not $1,000 yet, but we're in a much better place than we were at $20 Solana, and there's a lot more attention and budgets and like revenue streams and a lot of opportunities. But the problem is living here in the United States, where like I'm based out of, you're based out of, I live here in South Florida, is just completely unreasonable, the cost of living.
Yeah.
the buying power of the dollar has caused us to be able to like almost not afford, like, no normal families not able to afford groceries every week, gas, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the basic amenities and necessities for life are just so much harder every single week by week, month by month, it seems like here. Whereas other places in the world that there is infrastructure, that there is, you know, better living conditions in a sense for much cheaper price. If you're willing to like take that chance and like adapt and accept another culture and be humble, you have an opportunity to live this digital nomad lifestyle. And
Yeah.
plenty of people do it.
Hmm.
And if you do the research and you're safe and you're just, you know, you create your rules, you stick by them, you have a plan, you know, and you're just aware of your surroundings, you know, like you're going to be okay, man. It's 2024. It's really safe to travel with like a plan and you know, like even if you don't know anyone, but at the same time, a lot of research and planning goes into it. But it's not possible here, man. And like it is, but then you like sacrificed your level, your quality of life. You have to live in like a not so great area, you know, you have to sacrifice, you know, like your budget for food, your budget
Hmm.
for living, and it becomes hard because when you're working 40, 50 hours a week, you need those vices, you need those conveniences to make it through a 9 hour, 10 hour day of dealing with like the job. And like it's just so hard here in America, and because it's so expensive, it just feels like you're like working to live at a point, and that's not life, fam.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to chase that, but in order to do that, you got to change the surroundings. So, you know, it's a crazy experience. I'm telling you, bro. I've never been on that side of the world. I don't know anyone or anything. The closest people I know is another country, like semi close, like a 2.5 hour flight. You know,
Yeah.
but I'm all for it, bro.
For
I'm with it.
sure. Bro,
You
that's
know,
so
so
dope. Nah, I know like Malaysia I've looked at. Just because I want to travel the world when I'm older. That's the goal. You know, make a lot of money now so I can travel the world when I'm older. Um, and yeah, I know Malaysia and like Southeast Asia is pretty like affordable. It's a lot better than what the US is for price wise right now. So super dope. When I heard you were going to Southeast Asia, I was like, bro, that's so sick. Oh man.
yeah, I'm excited to bounce around. You know, like the
Yeah.
Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many cool
Did you
spots, dude.
did you have to
So
learn like a new language or anything? Or is
well, I mean,
Thailand?
bro, I have a 24-hour flight between. It's 15 hours. I go to Korea and then like another 5 hours to Thailand. So it's gonna be like yeah, like 20 hours plus like the downtime. So I'm gonna be all over Duolingo. I'm gonna try to learn as much as I can in that like 25-hour time frame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, dude?
Hmm.
And just try to like at least like all the basics, you know,
Yeah.
yes, no, thank you, please, you know, like how much, you know, numbers, you know, excuse me, just basic like pleasantries and you know, like I'm sure like anywhere you go, if you genuinely are trying to make an attempt to use their language and use their culture, they respect it. Even
Hmm.
if you sound like a complete noob and pleb, bro, they're like, okay, like he's trying. You know,
Yeah.
they're trying to like adapt to our culture, you know, and like we respect that. Like anywhere you go, that's like a general travel advice. And always tip. You know,
Hmm.
it's general things you should know.
For sure. So you keep talking about how you're gonna better your content. You know, how do you think that you're gonna start bettering your content, and what kind of content are you making right now that you are gonna better in, you know, Thailand?
Oh, dude, I'm so excited you asked this, man, because like it's a really, really deep question and something that's been a huge focus. And I'm gonna start by like getting the precipice, like the pretense out there of AI. You know, is like the next like couple weeks before I go, I'm gonna spend so much time learning AI and all the video editing because the whole
Hmm.
goal is to put out as much content that I have from the Moon Show, from my spaces, to convert all of these live audio podcasts from Twitter into video clips with animations and subtitles and be able to put out shorts and videos. And then also, while I'm going to be doing my YouTube channel with, you know, reviews of projects, of, you know, different things that I'm recording and editing for, hopefully I'm able to streamline all of this with AI because I'm also going to be documenting my travel journey
Hmm.
because I
I
feel
was
like
gonna
if
say
I'm
you
going to
better
be
do
like
that,
traveling the
bro.
other side of the world, that's like a whole market I could capture. People love watching, you know, travelers and YouTubers. So, you know, I'll have a whole like playlist of just traveling, what it's like, you know, like moving to Thailand, traveling between countries, you know, different cultural things, you know, and like I'm not even going to talk about crypto. If anything, I mentioned like, yo, I'm a digital nomad. If you want to learn how I make money abroad, like look at my other channels by Solana. But anyway, back to this travel. Here we are at this cafe, you know, and like
Hmm.
people are going to want to see that. So I'll be able to like expand my audience and my reach, dude, because I feel like I have a great personality.
Yeah.
I'm always energetic. I'm just like a positive person, dude. And like, I'm just always bullish, you know,
Hmm.
like, so it's just the vibes are always up, man, even when the markets are down. So I just feel like I could put that into content and try to make something myself, dude. And if worst case happens, Carter, worst case, I'll come back here, failed, broken, foxtail between my legs because I'll never sell my NFT. And I'll come work for the bear market builders and what you got going. Hopefully by then you got some AI and we're more like streamlined here.
Well, over here we know how to use AI. Been learning. Actually, I play a lot, or I play around a lot with AI. Different content stuff, different TikTok stuff. I run a bunch of TikTok pages with just AI, so it's super cool. If you need help, let me know. I can help you with some stuff.
I 100% need help, dude.
know.
Yes, 100%, dude. My last day Saturday. All next week I'm available. Any like help, bro. I'm in the ecosystem now, dude.
Yeah,
Full
bro.
time. I can't wait.
I'll help. So it's like, you can always come back and just get a job. You can get a job at Best Buy. You can get a job at wherever, So I think it's super dope that you're just going and taking the risk.
Invest in yourself, man. You're right.
Mhm.
It's all that's going to be back here. The job, the people, my family, my friends that keep dunking on me every year. Like, oh, Mr. Investor, how's your tokens doing? You better believe I hit them up when Solana was $220. Be like, did you buy it 20? Nah, no, I didn't. I'm joking. But
Bro, you
a
should've.
bunch hit me up. No, I'm not pompous like that. I'm just trying to, we talk smack. We're competitive in space and stuff, but I'm not trying to like dunk on people. I don't want to ruin anyone's day or vibe. I don't want to put anyone off to the ecosystem but also I want them to be smart. I don't want them buying Solana at $220 at the local top. I want them being smart about their investments. So, that's important. But it's interesting to see all the people that messaged me once it was really popular and now continue to do when they see celebrities in the ecosystem and the headlines being made. And the bear market builders is one of the number one shows. They're messaging me like, quick show, I heard you're going to be on the show. I heard that, we're going to be streaming live, and I heard people are in the chat talking about how handsome and famous this Fox is.
Bro, hey, so I just want to tell you, my brother's in Twitch chat right now. He says he really likes you. So that's a W. Whole family, I guess. Whole family.
Big win. Yo, you guys should be really proud, man. I know, like, he's probably annoyed you a bunch. I know I have a little brother. I don't know if you're the older or litter, but I have a brother also. But I'm telling you, like, he is an absolute legend in the game, man. Like, and
He's my older brother.
got so much potential. He's really like a young and up and coming star, dude. And like I said, bro, I'm like a fox that learns from everyone. I learn from people older than me, younger than me, different, races, religions, genders, whatever, bro. Like, I'm always here to build and learn, dude. So yeah, just mad props to you, Carter, for what you do.
He's the one that helped me. He's the one that helped me to get into Web3. So it's super dope. Love Carter to death, man.
Bullish,
Bro,
dude. So he set you up with your first wallet, bro. That's awesome.
Bro has grinded for everything he has. Stop, guys. Man, I'm tearing up. Man. So quick, we keep talking about the moon show too, bro. Like, and some people here might not even know what the moon show is. So you want to give a little bit of a rundown of what the moon show is, when it happens, what you talk about.
Dude, the moon show, man. It's my everything, dude. It's what I live. It's my purpose. It's the number one nighttime show on Crypto X, Monday through Friday, 10 to 12. Coming up on 3 years. I don't miss. I used to do it Saturday and Sundays, but then I started working. I take off weekends. But who knows? The weekends may be back. But we have interviewed and made almost every project in the ecosystem. Like, literally, like any of the project you can think of that you're holding, we've had their founder or team up at some point over the course of the past 3 years. There's been a lot that's happened here. A lot of projects have come up with breaking news. People have built on there. But all in all, I just try to put out a good vibe. We talk mainly a lot about Solana because that's a majority of the community. Because again, like, I know a lot about that blockchain, but we've done interviews with different, projects and tokens from other chains, with Bitcoin runes projects, man. And now I'm kind of expanding to do spaces outside of the moon show as well. And that's been really successful. And it's been cool to see then people cycle back to the moon show, which is kind of like my home base. And then that's going to be what powers also the Moon Rangers, which is like my NFT project, and the Drip channel that I have coming, because I have thousands and thousands of hours of content already. And I just got approved for Drip, and it launches Saturday. So the idea is to airdrop all of the greatest moon show moments. I'm going to go through all the shows, and like with the help of AI and like the editing, be able to put out all of the different contents and clips from all of your favorite founders and episodes. And we have a lot of amazing memories and times, dude. And that's
Mm-hmm.
going to all live on the blockchain forever. And people are going to be able to collect their favorite moments. And what I'm doing unique is I learned from Soul Jakey with what he did recently with the Stash community. They were the top thinkers. So they decided to sweep Stash token with the reward. And what I'm going to do is the top thinker is gonna get a free a free quicks whenever you want. I'll come and host a space for you. Name the place, name the time, name the project, and I'll show up and be bullish and get ready to help onboard more people.
Bro, that's
So
dope.
yeah, dude, this will be a fun first utility, and it'll be a great way for people to help get involved and donate and collect the art, and then I'll scale growth and create legendary editions as we get better with animations and release cooler shit. So it's all gonna be a growing process, and I'm all for it, dude.
Mm-hmm. So, like, what's been some of your favorite episodes that you've ever had on the Moon Show?
Dude, one of my favorite episodes was Vibu actually on the Drip House where he said he's bearish on NFTs. So that's gonna be actually a clip. It was really funny. He was talking with Clutch, and so he's like bearish on NFTs. They're going to zero. There's no chance. And now look at us airdropping NFTs to like 1 million wallets even. But dude, I mean, there's been so many amazing moments, dude. And I don't want to share like too many cool things, but just know like all of the top 10 projects on Solana have all been on the Moon Show, and they've all been on here with a funny moment. And I'm going to definitely try to highlight like something educational that they drop, something insightful, something really funny, and then some like Moon Show stuff, man. And we're going to try to put it all into like a 45-second-minute clip and create some subtitles and some editing so that it's, you appreciate holding these in your wallet, and you're able to like hold on to them and like listen back to them from time to time. You're hanging out bored, you're like, all right, let me listen to some Moon Show clips. And hopefully it'll help draw people to the show. We're going to be plugging the YouTube channel, which is going to be dropping this summer. And we're going to start with that. Try to focus on those three, main outlets first. Twitter Spaces and Twitter itself, YouTube and Drip. And we're going to see how it evolves from there.
Bro, you can start posting those drip, after you get so many drip videos, I guess, out. Bro, you can start posting them to TikTok too. Start growing on TikTok, start putting them on YouTube Shorts and everything. Grow that way too.
Yeah, man, I have a lot to learn, so I don't want to put too much on my plate. Plus, I'm going to like adjust to a new culture, and I have a lot of projects I'm working with, and I've made commitments to for the summer. So, TikTok I feel like is a long-term thing, but right now those three platforms creating a foundation, that's what I'm going to focus on. But in the future, without a doubt, TikTok, expand to other things, IG, Snap or whatever is popular. It'll be a lot more streamlined, and I'm going to create more of like a media type company, once this becomes more structured.
For sure. Yeah, Snap, they have stories or something like shorts. But it's really hard to get on there. You have to have like someone to get you on there. But you can pay someone to get you on there pretty much. So it just depends on how much capital you have. New word. So, man, what's been the hardest thing about hosting the Moon Show pretty much every night?
Dealing with trolls like you, dude. Nah, but I am glad, number one, I got to bring the best out of you, like using SAT words like capital, I guess. 3 syllables.
I don't really use those big words like that.
Dude, what do you mean? We're in Web3. Of course you've used capital before. You use liquidity, like all these different terms you've used. But wait, what was the question again? Now I'm done trolling you now. What was the worst thing about...
It's not even me that's trolling.
Trolling is an art, I guess. Yeah. What's the worst thing about dealing in Web3, dude?
Nope. What's the worst thing about hosting the Moon Show? What has been the hardest thing?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, for sure the trolls, dude. That's just it. Is like because especially the nighttime crowd, you get people in there that are like drunk and rowdy, and like something that like I've actually had to explain. Also, like my close friends is like, listen. When it first started out, like, yeah, this was a place to like come and vibe, but like now this is something that's turned into a brand. It's something that I can monetize, it's something that like is actually, conducive. It is really productive for the ecosystem. Projects have literally come on and discussed all different types of tech things, sharing APIs and integrations. And I've literally muted other people just so like these two founders can cook for 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And now like we see like what's built because of it. And it's incredible, man. And like, that's what it's about, dude. But at the same time, you have people come up there that constantly think that like, oh, this is just like a fun and a game, and it is for them because it's fun. Like they hear like the education, they hear the jokes and everything, and they want to keep it going. But like, there's a certain line and there's a certain boundary. And like I said, then I look back at the metrics and I see like people falling off because like there's too much entertainment and it becomes too toxic, and it's not like what I'm trying to represent as a brand. And I try to shift, and then people try to go back to it, and then it becomes I'm like the enemy, I'm the bad guy. Oh, I'm like the space. Well, it's like this is my show, as you guys are remembering. If you guys want to create a hangout, go join Discord. But so that's been like the hardest thing is trying to like separate the business from pleasure part and trying to support the ones that are trying to show that they're supporting me, but in actuality, they're not supporting me by working against me and what I'm trying to do. You know, because there's always a time and a place for everything, dude. And I'm always, conscious of that, and I try to, interact how accordingly. But other people sometimes don't know how to act, and they have good intentions, but it comes out in like the worst way possible. Sometimes in like really bad moments, and it hurts, and that's been the hardest thing. Also, is like holding people's like certain expectations of people,
Hmm.
because that's also on me. Then if I get upset, then that's on me for getting upset. That's for me for not controlling the conversation more, moderating the room, making sure that we stay on topic. Like I let it get too far. So that's a lot of self-reflection and growth, but it became harder to do,
Yeah.
through that journey, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. You try to be friends with these people, or you are friends with these people, but you have to tell them to stop. It definitely hard. What's been like one thing that you learned throughout hosting the Moon Show? What was a big lesson that you've learned?
That hard work beats talent every day. I've seen literally amazing hosts come and go. I've seen like really great shows, like basically submit to, the nefarious plays, like the money and everything, like the grifts. And that sucks also, seeing good people do bad things. So,
Hmm.
hard work beats talent every day, man. And showing up and being consistent. A lot of people think like, oh, it's easy to host a space. Like I challenge you to do it. I challenge you to do it for, a month, 2 months, 3 months, and stay consistent with the schedule. Stay consistent with scheduling the room and running the space and commenting and seeing how that is. And I truly believe you'll have like a different outlook on that, because a lot of people try it and then they give up after a few spaces. It's hard to commit even just a weekly space. I've seen projects that have brought me on for like weekly spaces. We made it to week 4, week 5, and they're like, "Oh, I can't make it this week. I got kids, or I got a job, or this or that." But with me, dude, like the work ethic is unmatched, and
Hmm.
I've been limited because of this job. Like I had 7 spaces, including this scheduled today because it's my day off. You know what I mean? I have
Yeah.
5 scheduled tomorrow because those are my 2 days off. Imagine what I'm gonna do with 7 days off, bro, and like not like being tired from like the job. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Like I'm going to outwork so many people in this space. Like it will be undeniable. I will become the most famous Fox.
Well,
But
actually, you are
beyond
already.
that, I'm here to do it with a positive way because I've watched everyone come and go for the past 3 years, and I've learned. And the difference is like I'm not here for a bag. I have my own bag. My own bag is happiness. My happiness in myself and what I'm doing and like what I'm about to journey onto. Like I find my own happiness. I don't need to be. You can't buy the Moon Show. You can't buy Quicks. People have tried to get me to switch my PFPs. Like not for sale, dude.
Hmm.
So that's different. So it's
Yeah.
we're gonna see how it plays out. And like I said, the only thing stopping me is me, bro, because I could talk it and I've been continuing to walk, but we still have a long journey ahead, man. There's
Yeah.
still another 3, 10, 15 years ahead of this before you can take it over and be like my real protege and I can retire maybe. But until then, dude, bro, it's all gas, man. I'm all for this, bro.
For sure. Yeah. I think I heard. I think it was Adam Sandler in a movie said that like hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work, and you can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't work, you don't get anything. The only way you succeed in the world is if you work hard, and I think that's something I live by because, bro, there's a lot of people that think that I can't do stuff because of my age. I've been doing this since I was 12 now, 3, 4 years. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I was looking back at just some Twitch stuff earlier, and I'm like, man, I've grown a lot as a person, and I've grown my brand a lot. Bro, we're doing really good. We're about to hit 3K followers on Twitter. Pretty cool. So, like, we're just going to keep cooking, I know you're going to keep cooking. I know I'm going to keep cooking, and, we're going to be at the top. So, I truly believe that, Quicks.
No, dude, and I truly believe in you. I mean that before. I know we joke around a lot and we're in space and I call you a cat, but like I give you your flowers like because I mean it, bro. Like you have so much potential ahead of you and how you just view the space. The only thing that's stopping you is yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, you're going to have some more life experiences and there's going to be things that are going to shake you up, man, that can't really prepare you. Like I can't put into words things that'll happen in life, but you're just going to like grow through them and become stronger. And that's
Mm-hmm.
just it, because like I try to tell this to people all the time. I become like a little bit of a motivational speaker as well, because like people are like, hey, bro, how do you stay so positive in this market when your portfolio is down so much, when you know, had like swapped the Fox at 55 sold and now it's like under 5 sold? Like, how do you stay so positive, dude? And it's like acceptance, man. Acceptance of everything. And you just become, you know, to a point where it's like you truly just enjoy being here. You like
Yeah.
think of the times that were like amazing in the past couple of years and like, oh man, it'll never get those space again. Those are amazing vibes. But then also at the same time, think of those days that were so dark you didn't even think you'll make it through. Like you physically did not think that you would survive the day. And look at you, bro. Look at where you are. You have 100% survival rate. Everyone here does. Be thankful for that and be appreciative of that, because there's a lot of people that have less than one of these NFTs cost in their bank account for their family, and they're just waiting, trying to survive, man. And so we have such a fortunate opportunity. And like with that, I try to help as many other people. I literally try to onboard people IRL. You know, Morty on like the show, he's like,
Mm-hmm.
I trained him. And part of my training regimen with him was that he downloaded a Solana wallet and made sure that he learned blockchain technology. And now look at him. He's doing great. He's stacking his bags. He's buying LSTs, you know, he's swapping on Jupiter for the airdrop in January. And that's, if we can get more people like that, I feel like your generation, they get it. You guys get it. You're the internet children. You grew up on this. What, I mean, memes are so popular. You become the buying power very soon. So
Yeah.
it just makes sense, you know. Like, why are you gonna try to fight the waves? Like, ride it. I want to learn from you. I want to learn like what all like the cool like things are going on right now, like what's popular, because like that's what's gonna like make the best content, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
No, I don't know if my generation gets it. Like people my age, because I feel like it's hard for people to learn anymore. A lot of people don't want to learn; they just want to do. So, and they don't get that you have to learn to be able to do that the best that you can. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, but you learned
right.
on your own, dude, right? Like, how did you learn? Like, did you learn this like at school? Like,
No,
no,
I did
you
this on
you
my
learned this on
own.
your own, right?
I did this
Yeah.
all on
Like,
my own.
how did you learn on your own?
I traded. I lost a lot of money. Probably like I lost 4 grand at one time. That was fun. Um, yeah, you kind of just live and you learn. You know, as you have experiences, you learn. That's just like life, you know. So yeah, I just traded. I was on
So
Twitter.
how would
I was
you
on.
explain it to like other people like your age that like don't have the 4 grand to lose? Like, how would you get them into the space? Like, how would you like show them a way that they can learn and do this without
I mean, could
having
I?
to lose like
I
that
mean,
money?
I didn't. I mean, I started with $100. I would show them that I did do that with $100. I was able to just lose 4 grand without, you know, not really caring about it because I started with $100. You can make this much of money with just being able to trade and trade NFTs and stuff like that.
Dude, that's awesome, bro. You should be sharing your story more, bro. Like, I don't know what you're interviewing like me and all these old people for, dude. You should be sharing your story, bro. Like more. Like you need to be like onboarding more of your young people and
Bro, I
like, cause like
try. Well,
Morty's
I
your age, dude.
really is he?
He's like 2 years, 3 years older than you. I think he
Hmm.
will, cause you're like 15. He just like turned 19, so he's probably like, you know, you're a freshman. He was a senior. But you could still shove him into a locker. Trust me, he's built like a melted candle.
Oh yeah.
But he,
Oh
you're right.
yeah, yeah. Holy cow.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're locked in. So man, holy yikes, chat. That was bad, man. So we were talking about just sharing my experience, bro. I want to do like just a whole episode of where I just like have like a whole Q&A. I feel like that would be sick. Because also I wanted to say that I did onboard my whole class to Drip this year, late in the year. I tweeted
Yo,
about it.
bullish. Have them subscribe to my channel.
I will.
Let's
I will.
fucking go,
I
dude.
onboarded my whole class, gave them like $10 each. That was like $200 down the drain. But yeah, they all got some droplets and oh yeah, I also onboarded them to Asset Dash too because I had code Carter, where I was like, yo, just use code Carter when you sign up to Acid Dash, and now they're learning. So I hope to be
Well,
able to
dude, are
do
you
that
getting
with
more on
more.
referrals, bro? Because like that's gonna be a huge thing. Like I'm trying to really hone in on my referral game because a lot of content creators make referrals. You gotta understand, like people are watching the videos, you're getting the views and the ad revenue, but if like 8-9% of those people will like click your ledger link or sign up for one of your referrals, you make $20 here, $10 here, like that all adds up, especially as you grow
Mhm.
your channel. So getting ready to like harness your power of your referrals is going to be another revenue stream.
Bro,
Also,
I
like
have a
this
bunch of
Sunday, like
referrals.
yeah, bro, dude, get them together like in a centralized place so that people can like search through and find them. Like I have like the tweet every night I pin at the Moon Show, the tweet with all the referrals, dude. Like, and I
Yeah.
mention it throughout the show, and I see some of them, like some of them sometimes people will grab, and that's cool. Like Helium Mobile, I have like 28 people that have signed up with my Helium Mobile account. They offered me like a builders affiliate program, so like I'm waiting on that right now, so I'll get discounted hotspots and stuff. Like that's awesome, bro. I'm going to
Yeah.
be able to expand the network. Another revenue stream. Like this whole year is just creating revenue streams and building a brand and creating content so that when this next bull cycle comes in and all these new users are here and there's an influx of liquidity and we see these exchanges naming stadiums again, everyone's going to be searching for content and trying to find out and learn about this space. And guess where we're going to go? The bear market builders, the Moon
Mhm.
Show. You know what I mean? These spaces, like that's where it's going to happen. So if you're prepared for it and you're building for that right now, you're going to be successful. And then just
Yeah.
be true to you, do the right thing, support the ones that support you. Carter, I'm gonna always ride for you. You literally always will have a mic on stage anytime I'm ever hosting. And like, bro, I always support you, dude. But behind the scenes, you know, I'm sorry, chat, but he's always a cat to me. You will always be a cat to me,
Yeah,
fam.
this guy.
No
Yeah.
matter how big, no matter how expensive a PFP, no matter if you run it up to 40, 400,000, you're always gonna be a cat to me, Carter.
Yeah, this guy. Man. Well, yeah, bro. Quicks, you always know I got your back too, bro. If you ever need anything, you know where to find me. You know where to find me. So, yeah, that's dope. It's definitely important to remember who supported you when you're not at your lowest, but I guess at your lowest because those are the real ones. Quicks, you kind of want to talk about Moon Rangers too? You down to talk about some Moon Ranger stuff?
It's kind of a low key community of like a secret cabal that we have. If you want to talk about Moon Rangers, I can, but just know that if you own a Moon Rangers, you're a part of Quicks. You're part of the elite little squad that I got, and you're part of the vision of what I'm building. And if you don't like the one, you can buy any one of them because you can customize the traits. I'll send you Moon, our native token. It's just a gaming token. You can customize your Ranger, but I have a lot planned for the Moon Rangers, and I've only been one Fox, but now that I'm a Fox with 7 days a week ahead of me,
Yeah, bro.
you're about to see, yeah, everything that I have planned, all of the things on our roadmap are just about to start getting ticked off, and there's only 250 of them. That's it. I'll never make more. I'll
You're
never do
almost
another
done.
collection. Well, yeah, I mean, there was originally like 500, and I burned like half of them, so now there's only 250. And I
Dang.
mean, we have 116 unique holders right now, 117 actually, and there's still 30 of them, 34 of them stuck on our old staking platform trying to get off. So once those are off, we should have some more hit the market. So then hopefully we can onboard some more holders. The goal is 250 holders, so that's the
Yeah.
goal.
So what's like the end goal with Moon Rangers?
To have Elon Musk come on the show, have him integrate Solana Pay into Tesla app, and accept one Moon Ranger for one Tesla. We'll do the Model 3. We don't need the long range will be nice if he's feeling bullish, but that's the
Oh, I
long
would
goal.
actually love Tesla. So that's kind of like a car in my
Well, keep hodling your Moon Ranger, keep supporting the Moon Show, and I'm gonna make that happen, bro. You manifest it, it'll come into existence. Everything's impossible until it happens, until it's done.
That's another quote right there, chat. So let's actually
Chat,
talk
damn,
about
I gotta start getting used.
I love saying chat. Even if bro, I say it
Do
even
we
when
have
I'm
a
not
chat? Is
streaming.
anyone watching right now? Do we have anyone watching right now?
Yeah, there's like 30 some people on X and I don't really know on Twitch.
Let's go, bullish, dude.
What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. So you're kind of. Oh, I was also gonna say, bro. Even when I'm not streaming, I say chat. So it's like bad. Oh man. So is there like a quote that you live by, Quicks?
Dreams don't work unless you do.
That's
It's
a
like I
I
literally
haven't heard that
have
one.
like, yeah, it's like a little like thing I keep next to my desk. I was on a stream with Jellico with Decoders. Cause I'm like fully doxxed, but bro, I have my iPad coming tomorrow. I've got my camera like set up,
That's all good.
like doing because I'm gonna do like podcasts and stuff. But I'm like fully doxxed, so and I'm literally launching a YouTube channel, so you'll see a lot of me in the future. Um, but wait, sorry, I was just like looking at Mika. I like lost track really quick. What was the question one more time?
The quote. You said you had something beside you and
Oh
Jellico.
yeah, next to me. Yeah, because I was on Jellico and I have like a little sign next to me that says it's like dreams don't work unless you do. And I think about that every day, you
Yeah.
know. And it's like everything is a dream until it, like you. I think a lot about like my future self, and
Hmm.
even little things I do. Like making my bed in the morning. I know it's like a trivial task, but it's a small win. And then later on, when I come home, future Nick, he has a nice bed to come home to, and that's like a good feeling.
Yeah.
And if you constantly are doing little things to progress yourself, thinking of your future self, when the time comes, which again, like we talked about in the very beginning, like I can't believe how long, how many years has passed since we first met.
Yeah.
You realize that these things like happen over time much faster, and that those little wins, those little work, and that little effort that you put in toward your dream, like are so important. And
Hmm.
having a dream is important in itself because when you have a dream, you have purpose, and
Yeah.
when you have purpose and you're chasing a goal, like you're able to find happiness along the journey through like the trials and tribulations, like the dark times, like embracing the rain. Like grass can't grow without rain, fam. Like you need to like embrace the bad days because that's what makes you strong. You can't just be sun every single day. You got to appreciate those days, of course, enjoy them, but like days like that are bad are just as beautiful. And the moment that you can
Hmm.
accept that and realize, that's part of the work, that's part of the journey, you get closer to your dream. And everyone should have a dream. And I hopefully am able to support everyone here that interacts with the Moon Show, that owns a Ranger, that like comes into my life, that I'm able to help push them towards their dream. Even if I'm not like there for the entire journey, if I'm able to help push along the way, help move it forward, bro, I did my part. And if everyone
Hmm.
has that mentality, a lot more people would hit their dreams, dude.
Yeah. Bro, I don't get how people don't have dreams. Like that's kind of what I do like this for. This is why I do content for. It's to show that like, bro, no matter where you come from, no matter what you believe in, what you look like, how old you are, bro, you can do anything you put your mind to. Just have a dream. And like you said, like if you don't have it or when you have a dream, even those hard days are good. You find little things that you accomplished, bro. Like you can look back and you're like, "Oh, say you have a gym or you have like a physical goal, okay? Um, you're hitting the gym every day. You look back, you lost 10 pounds. That's super good. Like, and you can just look back on those things and accept that, like, man, today might not be good, but it's all working out. It's all coming together.
It's hard, man. I know because a lot of people struggle with mental health and
Hmm.
depression and what they go through. And I've said that we talked a lot about this on Spaces before. And if you guys are still listening now, like you're bullish because you're still here. We're not telling you a ticker. We're not talking about the alpha. You guys are here vibing with Carter and Quicks. So, an important thing, that I always think about, is that like those small wins that add up because a lot of people like I feel like even though I'm just a fox here on the internet, I feel you, fam. I feel
Hmm.
that like your pain that you've been through and like everyone else and like sometimes getting out of bed, taking a shower, going to the store, and coming back is like that's all they got, bro. Because like
Yeah.
depression is real, like you know what I mean, and like
Yes.
that's okay. But like the point is to like move forward, like to move forward because like you will find your dream, you will find your purpose, and if no one's told you today, like you have value, like you have so much meaning and there's so much to be unlocked. Like don't give up on yourself. Listen to this random fox. Like now, anything like, you don't even have to subscribe to my channel. It would be nice you drop the droplets, but still like believe in yourself, bro. Because like if you keep moving forward, those doors will open up, and you just gotta walk through them. And then
Hmm.
that comes down to the strength to walk through those doors, bro. Like you do, putting on for this podcast, putting yourself out there for the world to see, to judge, bro, to like interact with. Like that takes a lot of courage and strength, man. And I try to like push people to do that. So I love to see you doing it. And I think that you're a great voice in the ecosystem. That's why I hate when you troll, bro, because like you have so much more potential than that, dude. You don't have to be like a bear marketer. But also at the same time, shout out the bear marketers. I don't want war with them. But they have their own vibe and community. But that's just, not what I think like long-term business is going to be like, but in a sense it could be. Who knows? We're seeing these meme tokens take off, but that's
Mhm.
just kind of my take from a Fox perspective.
Man, bro, yeah, mental health is a big thing. I always talk on mental health on this podcast. We'll talk about that and sometimes religion too. Just about mental health and stuff. How religion has helped people. If you don't mind,
Are you
are
religious?
you
Are you
religious?
religious?
Yeah, I am.
Oh my gosh, are you religious?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, me too, bro. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I don't really talk about it too much because like I accept everyone's religion.
Yeah,
At
me
the end of
too.
the day, like I believe like everyone's religion has the same purpose to like teach you how
Mm-hmm.
to be a good person, have faith. I don't think any one religion is right or wrong,
Mm-mm.
and there's any one right or way to practice religion.
Yep.
Having a strong faith and like an understanding there's a higher power, a God, like something, a being greater than you, and your understanding is so important. And like, however you choose to worship and represent that, as long as being a good person, like I respect that.
Yeah.
You know, don't try to push your religion on me, whatever, dude. We can have conversations that are productive. I'm always open to learn and listen, but there's like also boundaries, you know, and that's like
Exactly.
when it becomes problems when people try to make it like a PvP, like my religion versus yours,
Is
dude.
better.
So
Yeah. That's why. That's
exactly.
why I just kind of bring it up. Like the one time we spent like another hour. It turned into a 2 hour podcast just because we were talking about religion. It was just talking about how it's helped that person. So it was big. Yeah, but mental health is, man. I think everyone has had a rough time with mental health.
Well, dude, like
Especially
understanding
recently.
mental health is important. Just
Mhm.
being understanding of it is a huge first step because like it's work and it's something that has to be worked on continuously. It's not something that you do or you can forget about because then it just will come back and make it even harder to deal with at a point in life that you may not be able to handle it. So
Yeah.
it's important to like keep it in work. And like as far as like the religion goes, I think the most important thing is faith,
Mhm.
and that's why like I've always become like I don't talk about it a lot, but I actually like I pray every day, dude. Like I'm
Me
so
too.
thankful for what I have, dude, and like I always keep that faith and that hope. And that's also why I'm a huge Star Wars fan because at the end of the day, it's all about having hope. Like you know, and like hope and faith is the belief in something without being able to prove it. You know what I mean? Without
Mhm.
having that scientific evidence, just knowing that like this is what feels right. This is what I believe in, and like you know, I don't have to push that on anyone else. I don't need to. That's why I never talk about it. But I respect other people of faith and that are able to, you know, and I've talked with people of other religions from, you know, I don't know what you are. I grew up Roman Catholic and my mom's a strict like Cuban lady. So, you know, like I was just in that kind of household, but like I very much grew up like in accepting, you know, that free will and that
Mhm.
we don't, you know, like that's the beauty of life. Like bad things happen not because like God wants them to happen, not because like it's just they happen because like that's part of life. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? And like it's just it's you have to experience that, and like it's when you stop questioning that and just start believing, you know, the greater reason and the greater being, you find a lot more peace and happiness. And I just feel like, you know, not, it just feels right, you
Yeah.
know, right? I don't know how to explain it, dude, and
Yeah.
I don't want to like put it in a way that like is downplaying what other people believe in because I'm not here again to like talk about religion. I'm here to talk about Solana and like NFTs and stuff, but that's a big part of my life, dude, is keeping that faith, and that helps keep me grounded and balanced in a lot of ways.
Yeah, we can go off of it real. But I just want to say one more thing. Yeah, I pray every day too. I just think, I thank God for just another day. You got to accept the little things in life, and just waking up every morning it's a blessing. So you got to accept it and just be thankful for another day. Be thankful that you can get up out of bed. Be thankful that you can, like, I'm so thankful that I can just do this. Bro, I'm making money doing this. Like, I'm so thankful I'm able to meet so many cool people like you, and so many other people in Web3. I'm so thankful for it. I don't think enough people are, say that. They get caught up in the losing $5 in a meme coin, or you know what I mean. So it's definitely a good thing to be thankful and you know have
You
good
know what it is, dude?
mindset.
I used to get bothered by those, dude, but then I found like peace in knowing that like I'm happy that those people never had to experience something that I had to. Because like
Yep.
I'm a very raw, and like I'm sure you've heard this on space before, but in like 2020, like I lost my son, like with my ex fiance now, and like those were like some of the darkest times, and I could really question my faith, dude. Like the dreams and stuff, like were like what fucked me up the most, dude. And like
Mm-hmm.
I would like wake up in the middle of the night crying, like why are you like doing this to me, dude? And it's just it all for a reason, you know, and like it's
Yeah.
a greater reason of my understanding, but I accept it and I just don't question it anymore because so many other blessings have come into my life that I'm just so thankful for. And like when you truly experience loss, then like you truly are thankful for what you have. And like you said, the ability to like see, to walk, to be able to walk to my like kitchen and turn on a faucet for fresh water that other people have to walk miles for is just like being, you know, empathetic and understanding of like, you know, the world around you. How
Yeah.
many people struggle in a day to day, go without internet, go without air conditioning, man. I have so many things to be thankful for. Like every day I wake up, I hit my knees, bro. And I like thank you, man. Thank you for letting me in. That's why I'm so happy and bullish to be here, dude. Because
Hmm.
even on the worst day here is like still better than the worst day I've ever had. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Bro, and like so many people would die. Literally, like they would just die to be in the position that we are. Like it's you just got to be you got to look at the positives and look at where you could be or where you were even, because like you said, the the worst day here is the best day in like the worst time of your life. So that's something very important that you got to look back on.
For real, dude. And like, bro, I'm thankful of all that. And like, I'm even like understanding of the fact that I have a job. Like you said, like people would like die for to have this opportunity to be able to like live in America, work a job, have a place to live, dude. Even if it's expensive, like still being able to like do this is like an incredible experience. But at the same time, it gets to a point where it's like you want more from life. And when you can no longer tolerate where you are, like everything changes. And for me, like I can no longer tolerate like being here in South Florida, living in this like living conditions where like the cost of living didn't match, you know, the lifestyle that I wanted to live by. And like I want to be fully committed to being a digital nomad content creator. And I can't do that here in the United States. So I have to like
Hmm.
switch that up and chase that dream, you know? So it just sucks I'm not able to do it here, but at the same time like I'm on a different path, but I still show gratitude and thank for everything I have and like the journey. That's why I put in my 2 weeks. That's why I didn't just stop working, bro. Like, and I'm like grinding it out this 2 weeks because like I owe them that, and
Hmm.
it's not the right thing for me, and I'm thankful for it because I know for a lot of people it would mean the world to them, you know. And I'm blessed to have experienced that, but I'm also like on a different path to greater things, and that's important to also understand when you're chasing greatness, is not letting the pride get in the way, dude. Because you know, with all my success comes, dude, the pride could like fall me like just as easily. So
Hmm.
staying humble, staying grateful is like really important, dude.
Hmm. For sure. Yeah, we're over an hour now, so we'll start wrapping it up a little bit.
Oh
But bro,
snap, dude! Look at
this
us,
this
dude.
was a good one.
Did
I
everyone
just
leave already? Or did everyone leave?
no, we actually have more than earlier. So
Let's
W.
go, dude. Bullish. We're probably getting clipped. I don't know if we're helping anyone or any inspiration, but if you do appreciate it, show Carter the love. Don't even worry about this Fox, dude. Support Carter, man, because like, dude, he's helped me out a lot and in a lot of ways, and I'm sure he's helped a lot of you. And show him the love and support, man, as his journey grows, and you know he needs it, man, because like the space is brutal. You know, we
Mm-hmm.
talked about it, and you know more people need to support, and Carter's someone that you should definitely get behind and support, man. Says he knows a lot, and
Bro,
you know I'm happy to have you in the Moon Rangers. To be honest, bro, I'm kind of bearish on the new Dow, but I've grown to accept it, and you know, it is what it is, dude.
bro, I appreciate you. I just have one more question. While we're kind of not in the sob story, but we're a little deep right now, and I like this. It's cool when people, we start opening up. It's the best when this happens on the podcast. Who's someone that inspires you, that keeps you going every day?
Ooh, dude, like a couple close people. I mean, there's like a few close people in the space that I've met. Like honestly, you're one of them, bro. Like seeing you and your grind, bro. Like for real, because we interact like almost on a daily basis now. Like
Mm-hmm.
not on the phone calls and stuff every day, just in the space, dude. But like directly, like three people I would say is Donnie for sure. Man, my co-host on the Foxes, dude. We've had a lot of fights and over the time, and we're currently in like a little argument right now. But I still have much love for him. Clutch has been like a huge support in my life, bro. I literally talk to Clutch like every single day.
Mm-hmm.
I started showing up into their space every single morning, and that's how I started coming up in the game and learning and meeting projects and doing it on my own. And then, bro, Frank from eBlockchain, dude, like I gotta shout him out, dude. eBlockchain is like the Web3 social media app, and Frank is extremely bullish on me. He sees like what I'm trying to do. He's so plugged into the ecosystem, and just like having people like him in my corner He's not like a person like a fox with like 200,000 followers. That's like sorry, Mika's like bugging, but 200 something thousand followers and like and trying to like share what the ticker is, bro. But he's like a builder in the space that's well known. And when he's talking to these big people and they're like, "Yo, who's that other fox that you hang with?" He's like, "Yeah, Quicks is he's a good fox." Like that means the world to me, because I'll be at Breakpoint soon. I'll be at a lot more IRL events soon, and I'm excited to put like a fox to a face and meet a lot of these projects and show them like, yo, I'm just as bullish in spaces, in the chat, IRL, every day. Like this is a reality, dude. You can't fake this after like this much time I've been here, bro, right? Like you've seen me for this many years, dude. Like have I ever like missed on this? Like nah, fam. Like you can't fake it at that. Like people show their true colors after months. I've seen it. I've literally watched it on the show. In real time actually also. But with me, fam, I'm just built different, dude. I'm genuinely happy and grateful to be here. And, I want to support real people like you. I want to support real people like the projects I'm aligned and working with. And it's going to be a fun summer, whether Solana goes to 1,000 or not. We're going to have our own Solana summer, fam. I'm telling you. But also, like, fuck your nude Rangers, bro. Put on a flight jacket. And for those that don't know, my NFT project, Carter has taken it upon himself to create a small little uprising in my community of community members that will want to go against the Rangers and take off their flight jackets via the trait store and create their own little sub DAO. Completely bearish on holders. Honestly, holders don't know what's good for them. That's why NFTs are going to zero. And you probably shouldn't buy a Moon Ranger because then you're going to be manipulated into joining the new DAO from Carter. But if you do, I will send you the Moon Ranger. So that not the Moon Ranger, the Moon token, so that you can swap for a flight jacket and be prepared. Young Carter, this was an honor.
This guy stinks.
All right.
Nice. Wow.
Well, speaking of Frank, we did have him on a podcast. And speaking of that, if you want to go watch that one, it's on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, make sure you sub and like, this video if you are watching on YouTube right now, because we're putting out like 3 podcasts a week. Man, we're putting out 3 podcasts a week. This is episode 31. It's crazy that we were doing this for 31 episodes now. So, feels good. Quicks, I appreciate you a lot, bro. You have no idea. I appreciate you a ton. Quicks' links will be down in the description. I don't know about all his affiliate links. I don't know yet. So, links to the Moon Show, links to his drip channel when it comes out, links to his Twitter, everything. They'll be down in the description. And if you aren't already following him on Twitter, bro, go follow him. Let's go. Go follow him. And Quicks, I appreciate you, bro. You have anything that you want to leave us off with?
No, man, I appreciate you, Carter. This is a lot of fun. And thank you. Thank you for giving me the time and the platform. And, it's been fun watching your journey for the past few years. And I'm excited to watch your journey for the next few years, bro. You're one of the real ones. Bro. You're one of the real ones, dude.
It's going to be really fun to watch in the next few years. Just trust me on that. I swear on everything. It's going to be really fun. So,
bro, anything I could do to support. And, bro, I'll tell you what, if they love you now, they're going to love you so much more. If they hate you now, they're only going to hate you so much more, fam. So just keep it going, dude, because, bro, you're on a movement.
That was a tough one. I like that one. So, everyone that's watching, I appreciate you a ton. You have no idea. I'll see you guys on Friday for the Bad Environment podcast.